Good afternoon, everybody. It's Gaming Boy here, and this is your tropical update for July 24th, 2020. And currently recording at 6:51 p.m. EST, and we're taking a look at the satellite imagery for Hanna, Tropical Storm Hanna, which formed last night. You can see big area of storms. It's kind of lacking some up here due to 15-knot wind shear blowing some of the storms more to the southeastern side, but as right now, some storms have wrapped around the center right here. So that can be signs of intensification for the next several hours before it makes landfall. And yeah, the forecast is also calling for a hurricane, a brief one. And I'm gonna show you that right now. So you see, there's the hurricane symbol right there, the H, and that is to make landfall 1 p.m. Saturday or 2 p.m. Saturday. Yeah, so there's hurricane warnings put up here, tropical storm warnings almost going on the coast where Houston would be like up there, almost at the coast over there, but not quite there. And we got tropical storm warnings going all the way down to the border, basically where Brownsville is. So yeah, and it is expected to dissipate out here due to some mountain ranges up here. So yeah, taking a look at the model guidance, you can see most models are occurring landfall between Corpus Christi and Brownsville. If you don't know where those are, it's right here, right there. So in between those two, so it's gonna make landfall, and that's what we are expecting to make landfall. I don't know, some models make it kind of go turn north. That is kind of strange from all the other models, basically just showing it just going straight through Mexico. So yeah, it's just gonna dissipate out due to those mountains, as I told you guys. Take a look at the total perceivable water. You see Hanno with a bunch of moisture associated with it, barely dry air except for over here, basically in the desert southwest. And you can see Mexico with a bunch of dry air, but that is most likely not gonna get entrained. Sorry, I'm laughing because my dog is just being annoying. So yeah, there is a bunch of moisture surfacing, and it's expected to stay that way because it's expected to turn to a hurricane, which never really expected that to happen, to be honest. And here's Invest 92L. You see there is some spin to it, not quite as much spin with that Hanna has here. Here's Tropical Storm Gonzalo. Get rid of that. Tropical Storm Gonzalo, definitely losing some steam with it. Definitely losing some winds as well. So hurricane odds of that is going down to 0 at this point. Take a look at the ocean heat content and Hanna Center right here. About to leave the 50-meter mark into the 40s and 30s with these bluish colors right there. And Gonzalo is currently right here. Yeah, it's to kind of shift north, and it's just gonna dissipate out here due to high wind shear and dry air getting entrained into the center. So yeah, Gonzalo is not to be a hurricane now, which I kind of expected since it's a small storm. It can dissipate really easily, or it can grow really fast, which it barely has any time to do that at this point. So yeah, take a look at the sea surface temperatures. Bunch of 30 degrees Celsius waters is where Tropical Storm Hanna is located. And Caribbean, fairly warm, definitely above average. Gulf Stream, way above average. Like not way, but it's yeah, more than slightly above average, as I could say. And yeah, Gulf Stream extends all the way up here into like the north subtropical region. And yeah, the tropical Atlantic out here is still above average. And yeah, this whole picture is painted with orange, reds, and yellows, basically, and some pinks. Okay, now let's talk about Invest 92L. Okay, there you go. You can see a bunch of thunderstorm activity associated with it. It's disorganized at this point, but as it enters in that, I should have pulled it up here. Let me see. Yeah, the NOAA tropical outlook here. Yeah, as you see, here's the areas where it's expected to develop, given a 42 chance with the next no, not 42, 40% chance within 5 days, within the next 5 days, I should say. And yeah, it's disorganized at this point over here, but expected to get organized as it enters in this orange oval shaped development region. So we're taking a look at the model intensity guidance here. Only 3 models are picking up on the storm, including the HCMWF, basically the European model, and the Icon model picks this up. It should be on here, but it's not currently. Basically, the European model brings it up to Category 2. The Icon brings it to a strong Category 1, I'd say. And we're about to look at that now. Here it is. 850 millibar winds, which is basically the lowest this model can go. Here's Invest 92L, clearly seen, basically just coming off the coast of Africa. By 96-hour point, shows it a tropical storm. Most of the strongest winds are up northwest of it, as you can see. As we move through time, you are beginning to see some orange and red appear on the scale, close to Category 1 strength associated with this. As you move on, it does stay. The path basically stays in land, basically. Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, I'm gonna say, there you go. See, it does weaken quite a lot since it stayed inland right here to 1,004 millibars, but over here, we don't know if it's gonna go follow here and go north of the islands, or it's just gonna go right in the middle, which I don't know. All these are just possibilities because this is far out. We don't know where the exact path, or might know where the path might go yet. So we're still gonna have to watch out for that. And take a look icon model. This 18Z run, but to use a 12Z because this one can go further out. So let's start at the beginning of here. Okay, let this thing load in. My internet's being kind of slow right now. Alright. So as you see, here's the invest. No low pressure currently. And as we continue, there's the low pressure right in the middle of the MDR. And you can see some ISO bars beginning to get in a circle, as you can see. Okay, if I could get a pen. So there's a circle, ISO bar, close circulation, as you can see. It deepens quite fast, actually. And you see 981 millibar at the end of the model, looking like a hurricane right now, probably with like a strong Category 1 hurricane, or category low Category 2 at most at the end of this model. So we are going to have to watch out for this system for it to make an impact on the United States, which is looking kind of likely since no models since this thing started picking it up has brought it out to sea. So we're gonna have to watch this. It could either ride up on the East Coast and possibly make a landfall in the Carolinas over here, or even Florida, which is getting it's actually likely, actually, since it's towards sticks out the most in the Atlantic Ocean. So yeah, they're likely to get landfalls, but not all the time though. European models, the last one, the European model brings it up here. Could make a landfall in the Gulf states over here. So basically over here, all along here, you have to watch out for this system because we are not so sure where it's gonna go. Like I said, it could go up here or right here or basically smack dab in the middle. So yeah, so we don't know where it's gonna go. And I think that'd be it for today's video. One more quick look at Hanna, since it was looking good, or very good at organized right now and healthy looking. You can see the outflows going like that. Yeah, so that'd be it for today's don't say dinner. That'll be it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. And if you haven't seen my last video with the unexpectedness, if you haven't watched it yet, I'm not telling you, but you can go watch for yourself. It's a short video, 30 seconds long. So yeah, peace out.